Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. I just wanted to quickly come on here and show you a really nice thing that I found online and I ordered it and it got delivered a couple of days earlier than scheduled and I'm really happy with it so far. So I wanted to share this with you in case you're interested to purchase the same thing. But first, let me explain why I even bought this. Remember this oil burner that I showed a couple of times in some of my videos? This is an electric oil burner that I really liked. It looked very beautiful. I purchased it around 2019, I think, and I used it a lot. But one day I was tidying up my room and I just happened to take a much closer look at this and I saw that the inside was literally fried, like fried with oil, like as in fried chicken. It's even as brown as fried chicken, as you can see. It still works surprisingly, but I don't want to use it like this because it might short circuit. I think what happened was because I put in a lot of oil in the glass cup, when the oil burned, as it should, because that's the whole point of it, it sizzled. And tiny droplets of oil jumped up from the glass cup into the actual burner and accumulated there over the months. Also, the light underneath is very hot to heat the oil, and it also eventually burned through the lining of the burner. Now, this can be salvaged. I can clean it all up, replace the lining, but I am afraid that the wiring could be affected. So I decided to look at some oil diffusers. I didn't want to buy those super expensive, beautiful ones because I wasn't even sure I'd like it, if it would emit the right amount of lavender scent that I need. So I bought this one for 450 Philippine pesos, which includes shipping. I will leave a link to this in the description box. This is a 500 milliliter oil diffuser, meaning it can carry 500 milliliters of water inside its reservoir. And the way oil diffusers work is that you put in a few drops of your essential oil into the water, and then you turn on the diffuser, and the diffuser creates a mist and projects that mist into your room or your space. And that mist will carry with it the scent that you put in. This is a much cleaner technology than the traditional electric oil burners like the one that I used to have and which I showed you. This one has no heat at all. It uses no heat. It uses an ultrasonic technology, which really is just a fancy word for very small but very fast vibrations, and those vibrations are what creates the mist. Anyway, this one I got is directly powered from a socket. This is not rechargeable. It comes with its own power cord and a measuring cup and an instruction manual. There is an option to get it without a remote because you don't really need it, but I got the remote anyway for an additional cost of 10 pesos, including shipping, and the total cost, like I said, was 450 pesos. Here is the control panel. You have the buttons on here and the indicator lights for the timer because you can set it to turn off by itself after 60 minutes, 120 minutes, 180 minutes, or if you want to keep it always on. Then there is a button for the light, and of course the on-off button is also on here. I put in some water, exactly 500 milliliters, through this water bottle that has markings on it. I hope you can see that. I used just ordinary tap water. And for the oil, I'm going to use this essential oil from Human Nature. Oil diffusers require essential oils, not just any oil, or else your device can break down. But oil diffusers are so popular now that you can get essential oils in different scents in department stores and online, and they are not expensive at all. But I like Human Nature because this brand produces only organic products. And I was actually such a doofus. I put in the 500 milliliters of water, before plugging the cord into the device, and the port is at the bottom. So it was a slightly scary thing to put the cord into the port at the bottom of the device, but I got through it. And then I just plugged in the other end of the cord into an electric socket that's at the back of my desk. And then I put in about 5 drops of the oil using the eyedropper that the bottle came with. And then I put the lid on and then turned on the device using the remote control. And then I played around with the lights. I turned off my overhead light so you can better see the light on this device. And by the way, the device emits a short beep every time I press a button on the remote control. And I will place the original sound on this clip. I just wanted to see if every feature on this device works as promised, and so far everything was okay. Now let me show you the mist that comes out of it. It's actually not very strong. You can adjust the setting of this from small mist to big mist. This view is a little bit deceptive because there is some wind streaming in through the window that blows some of the mist away. But here is a video of the oil diffuser in action on that large ledge by the window that's beside my bed. And that's really where I plan to keep this oil diffuser because I plan to turn it on only when I am about to sleep and turn it off when I wake up. The curtains are already closed at this point, and as you can see, the mist is actually okay. I have set this on big mist continuous using the remote control. And by the way, this is very, very quiet. I actually can hear nothing. You can set it to intermittent as well instead of continuous, but I prefer a continuous mist. And here I have set the light to automatically change colors. And take note that that flashing red dot that you see actually does not flash in real life. I don't know why it's flashing on camera. I like the changing colors now. It kind of makes that corner look a little bit like a nightclub, which is quite amusing. And earlier I thought I can just keep it only on the steady white light or keep the light off, but after a while this setting with the changing lights in Roy G. Biv order started to look nice. And I can smell the lavender from my bed. And that is my cheap find for you today. I have a previous cheap find video on my channel and I will link it down below. And I will also share more cheap finds for you guys as I come across them. Thanks for watching. Bye.